Both players have just popped out. Real buzz here at the Crucible this afternoon with the quarter-finals getting underway. Now, this might have been the telling shot in the frame, but it wasn't one that he played. Safety shot, adequate safety, but the flick on the yellow put Ding in all sorts of trouble. This is where we talk, John, isn't it, about the little rub of the green. A little bit of luck makes all the difference. Ding had no shot from there.
No, none whatsoever. And
get the noise down, please, thank you.
Particularly relevant because he was 51 points behind and Mark Selby just needed the one opportunity. And this was, I think Ding was just trying to rest the cue ball on the top cushion, but the red he played was always going to run into other reds, but it was a very difficult situation he was in and he couldn't cope with it. So everybody's having a stand up, stretch of the old legs as both players have left the arena. Pretty comfortable, these seats here. I've been to a few shows at the Crucible. They're quite nice. Thumbs up. Anybody? Seats comfy? Yeah, there you go. Thank you very much, sir. Glad somebody's listening.
We've had a couple of guests here the other day, John. What's the first thing they said about the Crucible? Didn't know it was that small. Everyone says that, don't they? Everyone.
Absolutely. People won't believe that. I think the capacity is probably about 900, probably just less than 950. But it's just got that intimate atmosphere, and yeah, it can be scary when you're out there and you're not playing very well. But if you're playing well, there's no better place to be potting balls.
Yeah, so most of the top players can say they've had their best and their worst moments. Here they can probably remember them both sides of the coin. Not many great moments for Ding yet. Funny enough, it's a venue that he's never played at his best. He could turn that all around. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before he does.
Thank you, frame 7. 딩전휘vs셀비 break. Foul.
Well,
딩전휘vssel비.
Whoops. That's the thing, hitting it with so much pace. Hit the jaws of the pocket and just flew in the air. Oop, off you go. Terrific pot. Now, I don't know whether he was trying to hold for the pink or run through for the black here. I would suggest probably holding for the pink, and he just didn't go in the middle of the pocket, the red. But I think he can just about get through to the pink to play it in the right middle. Yes, well played. It was the wrong angle. It needed a good shot to screw off the side cushion to hold for the red. Well, the pink's now out of commission. I'm not certain about the availability of the black. maybe the red, as we see Brendan Moore finding a place for the pink.
Seven.
So I have to go up for the blue here. The red just to the right of the black may just be available.
Eight.
Well, if not, he's got a perfect angle on the blue, should he so wish to play the cannon into them. But, as I say, if that red just to the right of black, he might just be able to get on it. And if he can, he'll play for it. He doesn't want to be too far up the table.
13.
This red, of course, clear. Well, he wants to be straighter on this red. He can pot it still, but he's going to be cannoning the black, and he's got to judge this well. He's usually very good at this type of shot. He needs to be now. The alternative is the red just below the cluster, as we can see, but that doesn't get the black into play. So he's going to have to judge this cannon well.
$40.
Well, not perfect.
It's always difficult to get the cue ball to come right back on these fairly slidey cloths. I always think that the first thing the cue ball does is just go through a fraction, because he would like it to come straight back
21.
and almost avoid the black, as John was saying, but it wasn't really there. Anyway, he recovered well with the black.
$22.
Now, has he got the angle? Not absolutely perfect to go into these. A little straight. A lot of red sticking out, so what he decides might be just to play on the loose red. Now then, has he played on the red on the edge of the pack? Don't think he played on it.
29.
No, I think he's played for the red to the left middle, but he's just let that cue ball slide away.
He might end up having to play the other one, but as you say, I'm sure he didn't play on it. It was a poor positional shot. Now, this is a big shot if he takes it on. Playing the cut, that is. It's a very good shot with quite good control.
30.
He didn't just launch into it and spread the reds everywhere. It's not bad. He's got a shot on the bulk colour.
Brown ball.
He wants his cue ball to stop. Well, it did, but he still won't be happy with that. That's much too close to the cushion. He wanted to just be maybe a foot just past the blue. He wanted the cue ball to stop there, but it didn't. But thankfully for him, it stopped just before the middle pocket. He has a shot to nothing here, i.e. he can play the red to the left corner and send the cue ball back to the baulk end, so there's not a lot of pressure on this pot. Good pot it was, but as you can see where the cue ball's going, he was more concerned in getting the cue ball in a safe position.
35.
Now it's gone in, of course. He'd have wished he'd have played for the blue. We're all wiser after the event.
I suppose he didn't really fancy it very much. That's all I can think of. If he'd have thought he would get the pot, then he could play on the blue. Now he's got to play safe, probably off the yellow. Keep the pressure on.